Please leave a comment so that I can watch it with you guys. Whatever. Talking. She. Oh. Hi, my friend. How are you? Roslantas Web Official. How are you, Roslan? Thanks for watching, my friend. Big shout out, Roslantas Web Official. How are you, my friend? Oh my god, this is terrible, this thing. Big shout out, Roslantas Web Official. How are you, my friend? Thanks so much for watching. Beautiful weather in Western Australia. 31 degrees Celsius maximum today. So it's pretty warm. Leave a comments, guys. I'll watch video tonight. Who's watching, leave a comment so that I can watch your video later. Puja, Bangera, Migashara, Puja. Good morning. Working today, Saturday. You make more money on Saturday. They pay you more. Doing the same job and they pay you more. So I work on the weekend. Fine, thank you. We have a night in Sweden. Oh, okay. We have a night. From Sweden, wow. How's the weather in Sweden? Cold, hot. Ah, I know. I think Europe is winter now. Not sure. It's summer here. It gets like really hot. Some bushfires, some it's very what's that? It's very risky to go to the country places because of a bushfire because of the heat wave. It gets really hot here in summertime. It goes to 45 degrees Celsius in some other state. It goes that much heat. Sweden is in Europe. Nice place. I want to go there someday. I'm going to Hawaii next week. Hawaii is a tropical place. I hope it's not that humid. I hate humidity. Australia gets hot, but the heat is dry. It's not humid. because the humidity is the one is makes you really uncomfortable during summertime. Your body gets sticky, or the heat, all the sweat. My gosh, I like winter. I love winter than summer, but not freezing cold, like under 0 degrees Celsius. Not like under 0 degrees Celsius is pretty cold. It freeze you to death if you don't wear warm clothes. Winter is good, but not so cold, like not so freezing. Well, I like to see the ice, though, like the whole place is icy. Once in a lifetime. Puja, Puja, Bagheera. Shut up, Puja. Watch your video later, Puja and Ruslan Taswib. I watched your video last night, I think. Oh, no, yesterday, my friend. You're doing a lot of collection, stamp collection is really incredible and nice. It's interesting. Some people collect stamps, and um, it's like a good investment, because when people collect old stuff like stamps, and then they have really sometimes they have really expensive collection. People really love. Some people have different hobbies and interests in their lives, so they were willing to pay a lot of money for their own hobby. I My boyfriend collects expensive painting, really like expensive painting. Like he loves arts, painting, nice painting. I love I love arts. I like paintings, but I cannot afford to buy those expensive paintings. A really good, expensive one. It's really nice. It's incredible. I like antiques. Yes, I love antiques, but I cannot afford it. I love I love glass crystal furniture more than wood. I don't like wood. Some people like expensive wood on their furniture, really expensive and solid wood, antiques like that. Me, I like crystal. I like crystal. I like sparkling plate things like that gives you sparkle. I like diamonds. That's my birthstone, diamonds. So I love sparkle, like furniture. I love glasses. I like crystal. I like crystal, like sparkling things. It really like it shocked me. Like when I look at it, it gives me really joy in my heart when I saw those beautiful things like that. My furnitures, my furnitures, most of them are made of glass. If I renovate my house, it would be glass all over the place. Glass, walls, floors. No, there's no such thing as glass floor, and it's a really solid glass. But I love glasses, like glass made of glass. Like if my house, if I change my house now, I should it should be glass on the walls. Ceiling. It's nice to have a glass on the ceiling, but when there's like what's that? Hailstorm, the ice could crack the glass, so it's not really recommended. But some in furniture, I like glass crystals like that. My my boyfriend's house has got a lot of wood. His furnitures are made of expensive wood. So I said to myself, that room is yours, this room is mine. So this room would be all my furniture. because I don't like wood. I need to replace the furniture. I like crystal. So I put coffee table glass, mirror glass, all those things. In my bedroom, I like glass. I like crystal as well. I'm gonna throw the wood, throw it out outside because I don't really. It doesn't make me feel nice. Like I don't really feel happy when I look at it. Like wood. Leonie Ariola, make a shout out. Leonie Ariola, watch your video later, guys. Live stream. Okay, yeah. I really miss my karaoke. I'm gonna do my karaoke very soon. But I'm going for a holiday next week. I'm going to Hawaii next week. So I'm gonna be a lot of live. Like I've got so many relatives in Hawaii because my grandmother was born in Hawaii. All my uncles, aunties, except my mom, is in the Philippines, but the rest of the family they all live in Hawaii. So in my mom's side, they're all Hawaiian because my grandma was born there. So my mom, she likes Philippines. She don't like Australia. I wonder if she will like America, but I don't think so. She will have chance to go to America. She's too old now. I don't like. Last time she came to Australia, she's not very strong anymore. She's like she's like 74 years old, I think. She came here last time. She fell over on the train. Her legs is not strong enough, and then if she gets sick here, I need to spend a lot of money because the government will not help her. So every time we go to the doctor, it will be very, very expensive. So I'm at Lover Adventure. So I don't think so that she will have chance to come here. She will not come back here. She don't like it here. She feel lonely. She feel lonely. She loves Philippines. Most of her lifetimes is in the Philippines. When she comes to different places, she get like lonely, like strange in her feelings. That because Australia is a quiet, very quiet place. The houses are pretty far from each other because we have a big piece of land here. The population is very low, so it's not crowded. Even iOS, if I drive now, unless on the peak hours, it gets traffic. But because the population is not so crowded in Western Australia, is pretty quiet. I love quiet. I don't like noise. It gives me stress. I feel tense. I just don't like noise. I just like peaceful place. Peaceful, less crime, beautiful, clean country. You know, people are nice. They're not like rude and I've been to some countries are really rude people that you encounter. Like you go to the shopping center, they don't entertain you. They're like useless like that. They're useless businessmen. If I own the shopping center and my staff doesn't entertain the customer and they just sit there and look at you, don't entertain you, and then don't greet you like have a nice day, thank you for like that. I don't like those. I don't like that place to go. But I like to visit other country. But I compare that to Australia. Australia is more like friendly people. Doesn't matter which country you come from. You go to the shopping center, always greet you nicely. How are you? Have a nice day. They talk to you a lot of things. You know, some people like, oh my god, it's like stand like there and then look at you and like look miserable. My gosh, like that, it's not very nice. It's not a good vibes. I I really think I've been so many places. Of course, I've been to Philippines because I was born there. Australia is more friendly people, peaceful, clean. It's just nice. It's like if I go to different countries, I feel like it's like strange place sometimes. Like you compare to Australia, and you feel alien yet, like you feel like an in an alien. You feel like you're an alien. Like it's a different environment. It's like you're in the different planet. When you come back to Australia, you're on the different planet when you go to the other country, especially Philippines. I've been here for like 23 years. I feel strange when I go back to Philippines, truly. I cannot take it staying longer. The longest time I could stay in the Philippines would be three months. Oh, 3 months, 3 weeks. Because I cannot, I don't know, it's just my system is not used to it anymore. I get sick easily. I get sick from the food. I get sick from the dust. And it's just not a good feeling anymore to go back there. Even I go to Thailand or Singapore or America, it's probably the 3 weeks is enough for me. That's very long for me. Jeff Rocks, Batong Buhay, Miki Shara, Ariola, Mat Lover Adventure, Roslanta Sweep Official. How are you guys? Take care. Take care to kababayan. So yeah, because when you live in the country, which is you've been there for a long time and didn't come back to Philippines for a long time, your immune systems change. You cannot tolerate much. You get sick easily. The dust, the food. When I went to Philippines last time, I went to Philippines. I went to the emergency in the hospital. I get food poison in the one of the most expensive restaurant in Samar. I ate there in the middle of like around 8 o'clock. Another 2 hours of just like can't stop vomiting, can't stop diarrhea. My God, this was terrible. So I straight away went to the emergency, guys, in the middle of the night because I ate something on that food that my system cannot tolerate anymore. I ate balbakwa. You know balbakwa? It's a pork like a very fat skin of the pork, or I don't know, beef. I think from the pig. You know that balbakwa, guys? I ate the balbakwa because I used to eat that long time ago when I was a kid. So I went back to Philippines 6 months ago. I ate that in this hotel in summer, and then I just got very sick. Like, it's dangerous. You cannot stop vomiting and diarrhea. Very dangerous. You get dehydrated, you will die for that. You get dehydrated, and then you have no more water in your body. Lose your water in your body, you will die. So I was very sick. Lucky my friend took me to this place. Just in the middle of the night in this hospital, private hospital in Samar. And then I was stay there for overnight. Luckily, because it's private hospital, they entertain you straight away. And it was like they've got, because it was COVID restriction as well. Like it was in a private hospital. It's not crowded. Not many people there. So they entertained me straight away. And it was really good. They look after me. Test me everything, blah blah blah. Give me some anti-dehydration treatment. So after a few hours, I went back home. I don't want to stay in the hospital because my boy, no one can look. My boy is only 4 years old. So I need to. Luckily, I have a good friend there looking after him. I don't like traveling. I'm too scared to travel by myself now. Because in case you get sick, my gosh, it was terrible. Who will look after my boy? So I don't really traveling. I don't like to travel by myself. I need to have someone. It's dangerous you go travel by yourself, guys. If you get sick, it's hard. Imagine you have a heart attack in the hotel by yourself. You will die. Heart attack, stroke. When you stay in the hotel by yourself and you're sleeping there by yourself and no one can, of course, sometimes you lock your hotel room, and then by the time you have a heart attack inside the hotel, they will find out that you have a heart attack, and you by yourself there, you're die or you're dead already. Because when you have a heart attack, you only have 3 minutes to live. If there's someone didn't give you any Thor with JJ, make a shout out. Thanks so much for watching. Watch your video later, guys. Leave a comments. So if you have a heart attack, you travel by yourself, or have a heart attack in the hotel by yourself, by the time the staff in a hotel find out that you have a heart attack, you're dead already. 3 minutes to live when you have a heart attack. When you have stroke, you need to be in the hospital straight away because you have blood clot in your brain, you know. So yeah, so you need to go to the emergency. Someone needs to give you, when you're not breathing, someone needs to give you CPR, you know, because when you have no oxygen in your brain, in 2 minutes you could die, and you have a heart attack, especially if you're not conscious. See you again. Thank you, my friend Thor with GJ. Jeprox Batong Buhay, thanks so much. Leonie Ariola, Roslando Sweet Official, watch your video later. Yeah, it's dangerous to travel by yourself. If someone attack you, and you travel by yourself, it's more risky really. Unless you know martial arts, you can protect yourself, and like you learn self-defense when you travel by yourself. Self-defense like that, you need to be good at it. So if someone attack you, you can defend yourself. Someone has a gun, it's hard to defend yourself if the person have a gun, unless far away. If it's close range, it would be hard. Someone shoot you. But if, like, you know, no gun, you can protect yourself if you're good on self-defense, traveling by yourself. So that's why I don't like to travel by myself. I need to be with someone, because it's more risky is by yourself than compared with two people. If someone attack two people, that will be hard for them to control two people, unless they are in a group to kidnap you. That will be a different story though. When you go to Philippines or some other country, they kidnap you, they don't attack you just for one person don't attack you. They would be like in a group, so that would be hard for you to protect yourself. Kidnapping, because they're in a group. But I don't like to go these places we have like risky. You need to check the crime rate when you travel around the world. Check the crime rate, the place, the dangerous spot. You don't go on that dangerous spot. You know, sometimes they give you travel warning. Some life insurance company, they tell you you are not allowed to travel this country, or else they will not pay you the life insurance. So if you have a life insurance, before you travel, you check those things, because they will not pay you. If something happened to you, the family will not give money. The family will not get anything, because if it's the travel warning, it says don't go on this country, and you have life insurance, you cannot get that money. You cannot give that money, get that money to your family. So yeah, it's a good tip, guys. Yeah, because I love traveling. I traveled with my kids, not by myself. Last time I went by myself, and it was bad when I get sick in the middle of the night. Food poisoning. Gee. See, food poisoning. When you travel, make sure don't order the food is already cooked. Make sure it's hot, because the hot the heat kills the germs. So if you travel and the food is already cooked, unless they're in the fridge under 5 degrees Celsius, the germ will not stay. So there's no germ on the food. And but if it's hot, if it's cooked, make sure it's boiling hot. Like you just cook it like straight away. Or else you don't know if it's not in the right temperature, you get food poisoning. You don't prepare it in a clean environment, you get food poisoning. Food poisoning can kill you guys. If you don't go to the emergency, you have diarrhea and vomiting, you get dehydrated, your body gets really, really dehydrated. You could die for it. It's serious food poisoning. Depends what type of bacteria you swallow. Some bacteria are really dangerous. They could kill you too, easily. So I learned that when I traveled, when I went to Philippines last 6 months ago, when I had a food poisoning, I learned from that. Order a food who is boiling hot or in the fridge, which is under 5 degrees Celsius. Don't eat anything from that. Easily you get food poisoning. Food poisoning is bad. It's a terrible feeling. And then when you have not enough water in your body, you keep vomiting and diarrhea, you get really, really weak. When you start feeling weak, and that is serious. You could die when you feel weak. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please leave a comment, guys. Jeprox Batong Buhay, Tour with JJ, Ariola, Leonie Ariola, Roslanta Sweep Official. Leave a comments, watch your video this afternoon or tonight, guys. I'm working at the moment. Weekend is, you make more money on the weekend. They pay you more on the weekend. You're doing the same job and they pay you more. So it's good. It's good to work on the weekend. Tomorrow I might be working, but I might be going early because spend time with the kids. Because I will travel next week. I'm going to Hawaii next week, so I'll be live all the time in Hawaii. Because I just love doing live. If I have time, if I'm not working, I will be live. We need watch hours. The thing is, you got videos. So many people watch your video. You don't know if they really watch your video. Some people, they just leave a comments there and so that you will watch their video. But some of them, they don't watch your video, or some of them, they just watch it for 2 minutes. And they leave a comment there. So when I do live, I know that person how long he watched me. So when I do live, when this person watch me, I watch their playlist. I watch the playlist of those people. It depends how long you watch my live. But I watch all the videos. No, I watch all the people's in my live. I watch their video. But if that person watch me for a long time, I watch playlists on those people, of my friends in YouTube. Because everyone needs a watch hour. When you're monetized and you don't have enough watch hour, your channel gets red or gray. That means even you're monetized, you are not getting some money from the ads, because you will have no ads anymore because you don't have enough watch hour. So we need watch hour if you're monetized, if your channel is monetized. Yes, that's nice. Thank you. Thanks, always support me. Thank you, Tour with JJ. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Roslanta Sweep Official. I watch your playlist, my friend. I think most of the time I watch your playlist. See, when I watch playlist, I cannot leave comments of all the videos I've watched, because when you watch playlist, it will continue play your video. So if I got my iPads, my computer at home, I just watch the playlist so that it will continue play. But sometimes YouTube posts it. You need to confirm if you're watching for it on YouTube. Well, post the even you watch the playlist of the your friends in YouTube. Oh my God, that person is speeding. See, even you're the best driver in the world, if some crazy people in the road drives like crazy and they're not careful and they're not paying attention, you could still have car accident. Doesn't matter how good you are, in driving. That's why it's too risky to drive. I don't like driving in a long distance drive. I don't like driving that. It's a bit scary for me. I would rather catch a plane. Compare accident on the plane accident, plane crashes, car accident, both accident. They're more like risky, the car one. Plane crash, still risky, but it's not that bad. I never heard like in some plane company, they never have crash. Like they don't have like they never have like like plane crash. Like I used to catch Malaysian airline before when I traveled with Australia to other country, to Asian country. Since the accident happened, the plane crash, I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared to use the same, you know, plane company. But it was like, it's a good company, of course. Sometimes accident happen. It doesn't mean that that plane company have once plane crash. Doesn't mean like all the time they have plane crash. Maybe one of their plane company have plane crash once or twice, whatever. But it's still safer when you go to this those company that's got never have plane crash in their company. Actually, most company airline company in Australia are really quite good reputation. They have the best pilot in the world. I never heard about plane crash in airline in Australia. Never heard. I've heard a lot in American airline. No, not American. Some American airline company they have a plane crash. Philippines, not really. I never heard. But also the small plane though, they have a lot. They have a lot of plane crash on the small planes. But not big airline company. Big airline company in the Philippines is pretty good. Their pilots are very expert on this flying. But it's not about the pilot. Sometimes it's not the pilot's fault. Sometimes it's the mechanical. Their plane is too old and it's not updated. Some people, some of them are pilot's fault, of course. But mostly mechanical fault, like the plane are not updated like that. So yeah, I've heard about this plane hijack in the Philippines. Has been hijacked, that plane, Philippine airline. But luckily they were pretty smart when they have that situation. That person put the device underneath of his, it was like on the phone, the explosive. He put on the phone. Oh no, not on the phone, on the watch. And he put it underneath of his seat. Luckily, the plane didn't explode. Or it exploded inside the plane, but the person who died is the one. the criminal, which is to put the person who put the explosive on underneath on his plane on the seat. The rest of the passenger are safe, including the pilot, and the plane didn't explode. Only inside part of the plane inside, but they didn't explode the whole plane, which is pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Imagine that. The pilot must be really, um, you know, smart. How many pilot or how many stuff inside the plane? You notice about that person when the plane explode inside the plane? Actually, it wasn't even a big news. They didn't put on the news in a big worldwide news because most of the people survived. Only the person, the Middle East guy, died who put the explosion underneath the seat of the plane. It was Philippine airline. That was incredible brave for that. I salute for those pilots who protects all those passengers inside the plane when they have the explosion inside the plane. So that's the first time that person that was they always check on the airport now, all those inside, they take off your shoes, they screen your shoes, everything part of your body, they screen it. If you have something inside in your body or they swallow drugs in your body, blah blah blah, they screen your body. So some people, some criminal, they hide the explosion on their watch, underneath their shoes, on their hats, whatever. But now it's very safe now. They screen your body. Even your body, if you swallow drugs inside your body, they screen that. They find out that you have something inside your body. So they will figure out. They're very pretty smart now in the airport. Especially Australian airport, guys. American airport, yes, they are pretty good at it. So this is really good. The people who are flying around the world are more like safe now. But it depends the airport, of course. I'm not sure Middle East airport, but I like to go to see Dubai soon. I like to go to see Dubai. It's a nice. That's the only country in Middle East I want to see, except Jerusalem, which is a holy place. The Lord Jesus was born in Bethlehem. I want to go there. It's not that safe to go there, but that's another place I want to go. Jerusalem and Dubai. Dubai is pretty nice. I've never been to a Middle East airport yet. I've been to American airport, most Asian airport, but not Dubai yet, not Middle East. Like to see Dubai and Jerusalem. Europe, somewhere in Europe I want to go. I'd like to see Canada. Canada is pretty nice. I like the falls, the biggest falls on earth, Niagara Falls. I want to see that Niagara Falls someday. Thank you, Jeff Rocks, Patong Buhay, Tour with JJ, Roslanta Sweep Official, Leonie Ariola. Watch your video tonight, guys. Working today. Working most of the days. Working tomorrow, probably, but maybe a little bit tomorrow. Always go to the church on Sunday, guys. I didn't go to the church for a long time because of the virus. But now we're allowed now, but still a little bit scared inside the church because it's so crowded. I know you need to have faith, you trust to the most powerful human being in this earth. It's not human being, but it's a part of a human. Of course, he was human. He's a human being. He made us. So we're all human. So he made us as his own image. So we're all human. Anyway, yeah. Sunday is the church, the big church, the biggest church in Perth is in the city. St. Cathedral, Mary Cathedral in the city of Perth. It's huge. It's pretty nice. It's in the center of the city, and you can park anywhere because Sunday you don't need to pay parking fee, which is good around the church area in Perth. But there's a church close to my boyfriend's house. I think every suburb's got a church, but it's mixed here. It's not like in the Philippines. No, not really every suburb. No. In Australia, it's not. Australia is not very religious country. In the Philippines, every suburb, every barangay's got church, got a chapel and church. People always go to the church. Church is always full. In Australia, the football ground is always full, not the church. Because Australia is their sport is a religion. I mean, most people love sports here. They value sports more than anything. They're not religious people. Like they're not religious. No, they're not. Most of them, they're not. Majority of Australians are not religious. That's the fact, really. I know that. I've been here for a long time and I know what I'm talking about. So compared to Philippines and Italy and some country, like they're really a religious country. Most Asian country, especially Philippines, are pretty religious people. Always go to the church. Most suburbs always go. Butandas makes vlog. Big shout out, my friend. Leave a comments, guys. Watch your video later. Working at the moment, driving to see my client. It's far away. She lives far from my house. It's like nearly 40 minutes drive. But when you do work, doesn't matter how far, you need to do your job. Doesn't matter how difficult the job is. If you apply that job, you need to do your job. Yesterday, I had the worst encounter of my client. These people, the client is a good client, but the family, relatives of that client are not so good. They're not good people. They're rude. They attack you. They swear at you. It's not very nice feeling. Actually, I felt really threatened yesterday when I do my job. It was pretty bad. I nearly called the police, really. That's why I need to learn self-defense. I need to learn martial arts so that when I travel by myself and see my client, I can defend myself. Some of their family members are pretty aggressive. Then you can't defend yourself. Doesn't matter how short you are, how skinny you are, how even you're a female, you're a woman. If you know self-defense, you can't protect yourself. Because even he's the biggest and strongest man on earth and doesn't know the technique to self-defense, he can still beat the person. Of course, you can protect yourself, but it doesn't mean there's a chance that you can beat the person because you know the technique, the self-defense. So you can protect yourself. Doesn't matter how skinny, how short you are. Yesterday, I don't know, when I tried to escape the aggression of that woman, she's bigger than me. She's taller than me. She pushed me. So what I did, I have time to run. So I ran into my car and locked my car window. She tried to smash my window. So what I did is I'll just turn on my car and I'm just gonna run over her because she tried to attack me. and smashed my window of my car. So when she pushed me, I was looking to her body, and she's taller and bigger than me. So I don't think so I can beat her because she's more stronger than me. But if she tried to grab me and attack me really close in my range, I could just poke her eyes, use my foot and my knee to kick her, use your elbow to kick her face. Your elbow is one of the strongest part of your arm. So use your elbow if you want to attack the person. Non attack or protect yourself. So you use your elbow because the elbow is the strongest part of your arm. Okay. Use your knuckle to punch the eyes or punch on the neck. So because if you punch the person's neck with your elbow or your knuckle, it's gonna be hurt because the knuckle is very strong. Your knuckle is very strong. Don't use your like this. Use like this to protect yourself and attack. If it's a man, kick the balls. Use your legs and your foot to kick the balls of the man. That is like really, because I'm telling you the guys, because I was attacked yesterday with a woman, tall woman, strong woman. She's much taller than me, of course. When she pushed me, I was looking to her body. Oh my God, if I try to push her, she's stronger than me. So what I did, I ran. I have time to run. I ran into my car and locked the windows. When she tried to smash my window, I turned on my car. I'm gonna run over her. I was thinking to myself, if she didn't stop, I will run over her. So that's what I did. So the problem is, if she really grabbed me tight, close range, I have no time to escape from her because she's stronger than me. Unless all I need to do is just do all my, I use all my strength to protect myself. So that's what you're gonna do. You kick. Use your foot, kick her on the stomach. Use your knee to kick her on her stomach. If it's a man, kick the balls. Use your hand, knuckle, and your elbow to kick her face or whatever on her neck. Her neck is the weakest part of your body, and it's very painful if you use your elbow to attack the neck to hit the neck of that person, or some part of the stomach as well. If it's a man, the balls. It was terrible last night. It was terrible yesterday, guys. Very bad. Very bad. That was the most scariest part of my job. That yesterday, what happened yesterday. So I really need to learn self-defense. I was officially that you have a coach to train you, and then I train my kids to self-defense. They can attack me. They're bigger than me and taller than me, stronger than me. So we do fighting, kickboxing in the house. Or like if there's someone try to strangle you or try to grab you, what you gonna do? So you practice that with your kids, with your big kids. You practice it with your family members to do self-defense. Yeah, you need to save yourself. Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're a woman. Yeah, you will do everything. Don't say, please beat the person. No, don't beat the person. If someone attack you, that person will not think. Understand? Don't beat the person. You are just need to use every part of your strength to protect yourself. Don't beat the person. You need to do something. Think quickly. If someone grab something, anything around you, to use the weapon to attack the person if he attacks you. And always use the knuckle and your elbow. Your feet and your knee is one of the strongest part of your legs. Kick, guys. When you do kick, when you kick with your legs, is stronger than your arm. But if your arm, you use your elbow and the knuckle is strong as well. But the strongest part of your body is your, when you kick the person, use your legs is stronger. Or your head. If someone grab your two arms, you use your head to hit that person. You have nothing to do. Like the person grab your arms already, and some other person grab your two legs. What are you gonna do? You use your